All right, welcome back to Old Plastic. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. I thought this morning I would create a video on a couple of items that I picked up in 2021. So far in 2022, I haven't purchased any Star Wars related items, but I had purchased a lot of items last year in 21 that I haven't had time to film or put into a video. And in front of the camera now is a big pickup that I got this last year. Now, um, I have, basically, I am a loose figure collector, and last year I had added, well, between 20 and 21, I had added four mint on card Luke Skywalkers to my focus of Luke. And one of them was a Star Wars card back. I have an Empire Strikes Back card back, and a Return of the Jedi, which I got. That was my last one prior to this card. And at that point, I said I was done collecting mint on card figures. But of course, opportunity does come along from time to time. And I came across this carded Luke Skywalker, and it kind of took me by surprise, and I was able to pick it up. Now, I was doing my daily jaunt through eBay. I have a few saved searches, and I like to refresh them and go through them. It takes like 5 minutes a day to just kind of stay on top of what's new on eBay. Especially that's a good idea if you're a focus collector, is to have a couple of saved searches and then refresh them, because the early bird does get the worm on eBay. There's a lot of crap on eBay, and you've really got to pay attention and stay on top of anything in particular that you're searching for. Hopefully the whole eBay craze will die off this year, and most collectors will head to Facebook and different auction sites other than eBay. And that's going to be part of my goal this year, is to stay away from eBay. And there's only two big items that I really want this year, and they're both very big ticket items. And that's why I'm not purchasing for 2022. If one of those two items comes up for auction this year, or comes up available for sale, I'll have the money to purchase them, because I'm not wasting cash on smaller items. Okay, now, so this beautiful MOC in front of the camera, I picked up in 2021. I was doing one of my daily searches on eBay for Luke Skywalker Farm Boy, and I had opened that search up, and this MOC was not shown. And I scrolled to the end of the page and then went back to the top and hit refresh. As soon as I hit refresh, this beautiful MOC popped up, and it caught my eye for a couple of different reasons. One, that it was a clear bubble ESB card. I could see that right away, and I could see that it was graded from the small photo next to the description on eBay. The next thing that caught my eye was the chest was bright white. And then the third thing that caught my eye was the price. If you've been looking at mint on card Luke Skywalkers on eBay, in just about in any grade, you're going to pay over $2,000 for it. If it's a higher grade, like 70 or better, you're going to be paying closer to $3,000 for a Farm Boy mint on card. That's just the way eBay is right now. It's really changed over the last couple of years. And the Farm Boy version of Luke Skywalker mint on card has gone through the roof. And so what caught my eye about this one is the seller had listed it for a buy it now price of, I think it was $1,900 or $1,800. So it was under the $2,000 mark, which I was very curious about. Then I saw the grade, and this Luke, I'll just show you the grade quick and then, okay, it's a 75. So a mint on card ESB Farm Boy graded a 75 for under $2,000. I was very curious. The very next thing I did was I clicked on the seller to see what else he was selling. And this was the only item that was Star Wars related that this seller was selling. So I automatically thought, okay, this person is not a collector, and he wasn't versed in the price. He probably did a search somewhere online or Googled mint on card value, and it probably showed 2,000, and he put it for 19. But for this to be, I knew he was just guessing his price. So I immediately sent him an offer, a buy it now offer, or make an offer on eBay. And I really cut him in half. I took like $500 off of that right off the bat. And I didn't have a lot of money to spend. I wasn't looking for a mint on card. So I basically kneecapped the guy and sent him a lowball offer. And sure enough, like 5 minutes later, he accepted the offer. I couldn't believe it. I got it for $1,400, and I was absolutely shocked. Like I said, I wasn't looking for another mint on card, but because I'm a loose figure collector and I have all the paint colors, all the eye colors, all the pant colors, all the hair colors, and all the country of origins, all but 2 of those, and those are the 2 that I'm trying to pick up this year. And I've also branched off into errors. I've been collecting all the error figures that I could come across, and I have quite a few Farm Boy errors now. But this being like the best of both worlds, not only is it a higher grade mint on card Farm Boy, it is also an error, a carded error. It's extremely rare. I would have thought the seller would have been offering $3,000 plus for this because of how rare it is to find a paint error figure mint on card. All right, enough of me talking about it. Let's take a look at this figure. Let's see. So you can see it's an Empire Strikes Back clear bubble, and you can see here the chest is unpainted right there in the V-neck. It's never been painted. This figure is a Unitoy. It's a 2-line large copyright Unitoy. And you can see here he has the thin tip flat transition saber. Beautiful figure. There's a little, looks like a little bit of crease on that corner of the card. Let's take a look at the label again. So this is a 1980 Kenner Star Wars Empire Strikes Back 32 back A. Luke Skywalker unpainted chest. Now, let's look at the subs. 75 excellent near mint. Its card is 75, and obviously you saw that corner. And I'll show you that it does have some waves in it. Bubble 85. It's beautiful bubble, and the figure in 85. Now, 85 for the figure being an unpainted chest. I guess because they can't grade the chest because it was never painted. that allows them to give the figure an 85. Action figure grader, if you're watching this video, maybe you can elaborate on that. I guess errors don't get dinged for their error. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I would appreciate that in the comments. He's absolutely dead mint, this figure, other than the fact that he has that paint error. All right, let's take a look at the back. Oop, let me lift this up. I love this card back. You got Yoda up there by himself. Oh yeah, there's a crease right there going across the power droid and Leia. You can see that there's a little bit of a crease there. That's why that card got, you know, a 75. I mean, it displays quite nicely. It's just got like that little bit of corner damage. Oh, there's a crease right there going through the proof of purchase. So it does have some creasing. It's got the Hoth Imperial attack base. It's got Millennium Falcon, Snowspeeder. There's Bosk. I wonder if we're going to see Bosk in the Book of Boba. I know he's got Black Chrysanthemum, and I know that Bosk and Chrysanthemum have a love-hate relationship. Let's see. Focus, thank you. And it says made in Hong Kong. Beautiful. Beautiful eyes on that Luke. Unpainted chest. So I added another Minton card to my collection, which brings my Farm Boy MOC collection up to 5. I have with this 2 Empire Strikes Back, 1 Star Wars, and 2 Return of the Jedi. One of the Return of the Jedis being the Toy Tony, which is a beautiful carded figure. But this wasn't the only MOC that I picked up in at the end of 2021. I think it was the beginning of December. There was a few sellers selling cut cards. It was like a huge batch. I hadn't seen any all year, and then at the end of the year last year, there was a whole bunch of cut cards. Now, cut cards have caught my eye over the last year because now grading companies are grading cut cards, which I think is pretty cool because all these figures are so old now. You know, accidents happen. You have hurricanes, tornadoes, figures and cards get damaged. And I can see with some severe water damage, molding, mice chewing on cards, things happen to the carded figures. So the idea of getting a cut card example of Luke Farm Boy has piqued my interest over the last year and a half or so. And I always thought it would be an inexpensive way to get a sealed Luke Skywalker, other than a baggie, which I now have 4 of the Luke Skywalker baggies. So it's I've definitely been keeping an eye on it. Now, there was about 5 at the end of the year, there was about 5 Luke Skywalker cut card backs on eBay. Now, there was like 2 of them were brown-haired Lukes, and there was like 3 blonde-haired Lukes that were on cut card backs. And I was looking at them, and they were asking a lot of money for the 2 brown-haired Lukes, and I'm not sure why they thought that they were so much more valuable. And I was looking at the cheaper ones, which were the blonde-haired Luke Farm Boys, and I noticed one of them right off the bat caught my eye, and it was beautiful. I could tell right away that it was a Taiwan Luke, and it's this one right here. This is a cut card back. This is a 20 back Taiwan. So this is a Star Wars card back. It's a 20 back, but it's a Taiwan, and I could tell right away because of his eyes. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Maybe. No. What if I... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this is a Taiwan. You can tell by his saber tip with the sloped transition. Take a look at the back, and you can see that it is a 20 back, which makes this a Star Wars card. And you can see right there, made in Taiwan. Huh. Yeah. You can see the Jawa with the vinyl cape that was still shown on the 20 back, even though they had already changed to cloth. But yeah, I picked up this beautiful Taiwan cut card Luke Skywalker Farm Boy. So now this is my first Taiwanese Farm Boy that's on a card back. My other card backs are all Hong Kongs. So I'm very happy to add a Taiwan Farm Boy to my MOC collection. It's a quarter of a MOC, but it's still a MOC, I guess. Yeah, beautiful. Happy to have added him to my collection, and he was relatively cheap. I think, you know, the bubble's pretty dinged up, but for a factory sealed Farm Boy, I'd say anything under $500 is a steal, and I believe I paid 200 and something for shipping. So I'm very, very pleased to have gotten this last year. And he'll go nicely with my collection of MOCs. All right, you guys enjoy your Saturday. I have a lot of work to do around the house today, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.